Do you want to have an investment advice in those unsafe days? Where is the best place to put your money in? We have a lot of things that are not so pleasant, like hyperinflation, wars, we have famine, we have diseases. So where is a safe haven for your capital? Do you want to have the answer on these questions? Then listen to this episode. Warren Buffett got this question from a young investor at the last Berkshire Hathaway annual shareholder meeting that happened in Omaha, Nebraska, live and in person. Enjoy the show.
If you had to pick one stock to bet on.
You kind of snuck up on us there for a second.
And be resilient in the inflation, which would you choose? And what specifically enables that stock to do very well and might very likely be a difficult market?
Well, I'll tell you something even better than that one stock. Maybe we'll get to one stock, but the best thing you can do is to be exceptionally good at something. If you're the best doctor in town, if you're the best lawyer in town, if you're the best whatever it may be, no matter whether people are paying you with $1 zillion or paying you, they're going to give you some of what they produce in exchange for what you deliver. And if you've got it, and if you're the one they pick out to do any particular activity, sing or play baseball or be their lawyer, whatever it may be, whatever abilities you have can't be taken away from you. They can't actually be inflated away from you. Somebody else will give you some of the wheat they produce, or the cotton, or whatever it may be, and they will trade you for the skill you have. So the best investment by far is anything that develops yourself. And again, not taxed, so that's what I would do.
I got some advice for you too. When you have your own retirement account and your friendly advisor suggests you put all the money into Bitcoin, just say no.
Yeah. Nobody can take away from you the talent you have. Mm-hmm. I mean, and the truth is that the world will always be willing. They'll need to do something, and some people will not have skills, and they will get less of the product of the society than somebody who has other skills. And sometimes that has something to do with education, but a good bit of the time it doesn't have anything to do with education. I mean, but just figure out what you'd like to be, and figure out how. And what you'd like to be is what you're going to likely be good at it. And, the world will always need somebody on that tube to tell us what's going on. So, study Becky Quick or somebody and figure out, what makes her good, and what you sort of naturally bring to the game. I mean, I could have. Who's the guy that says you got to spend 10,000 hours doing this or that? And Malcolm Gladwell. Malcolm Gladwell, would say just spend 10,000 hours on something. Well, I could have spent 10,000 hours trying to become a heavyweight boxer, but I don't think I'd have felt very good at the end of the 10,000 hours. I mean, you stumble in to what you really like doing, what you're good at, what is useful to society, and then it doesn't make any difference whether the dollar bill, is now worth, in terms of the purchasing power, a cent or a half a cent or 1/100th of a cent. If you're the best doctor in town, they'll bring you chickens, whatever they may do, but they can't take it away from you. And my guess is that if you've come to 5 meetings, you've got a very good future ahead of you. I mean, that shows it. It self-selects. I mean, if you want to sell a piece of yourself, that we'll buy that as the best investment we can make. We'll take 10% of your future earnings, and we'll give you a cash payment now, and we'll have a terrific asset, and you can have 100% of your future earnings, and if you make it, develop your talent, maybe you'll be a great dancer. People pay money to watch great dancers. We had Fred Astaire and his sister Adele that came from Omaha. Their name was Austerlitz then, but they could dance. And Adele did whatever she did with them, moved to England, and Fred Astaire went on to do a whole bunch of other things. And Ginger Rogers had to do it all the same backwards in high heels, and she didn't get paid as much because she was a woman. But you're going to do just fine. I bet a lot of money on you. Okay. Becky?